What's good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new video. Before we get into it, I gotta do my shout out of the day. Yesterday's video, I asked y'all who is the best NBA turned rapper, and my favorite comment comes from this guy. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he said Dame Dollar is no doubt the best NBA player slash rapper. His music actually has lyrics that uplift the community. I agree, it's not even close. Some of those other dudes are just trash. Boss is a future Hall of Famer. I agree with that. I went up to Twitter, made a poll, and majority of people that voted believes that he's a Hall of Famer, and I'm in that majority. There's some people that say he doesn't, though. But the thing is, with the NBA Hall of Fame, they just let in anybody. If you had a moderately a moderately good career, you're probably gonna make it to the NBA Hall of Fame, except for C-Web. Sorry, C-Web, but they just let in a lot of people. But he is a two-time NBA champion and 11-time All-Star. I think that warrants him being in the Hall of Fame. Some guy replied to my tweet saying that we shouldn't accept him off of pity, because we all feel bad for Chris Bosh. Yeah, he a two-time champion, but he had a lot left in the tank. He was still playing pretty well before, you know, the blood clots and everything. But I don't think if we put him in there, it'll be off of pity. It'll be us looking at his resume and saying he deserves it. KAT will bring a championship to Minnesota. I think this upcoming draft will determine whether or not I agree or disagree with that, because they need to make a splash in this draft. They need to make a splash. Karl-Anthony Towns looks like he's going to be, right now I would say he's a top 10 center, but he's played good this year. We know he's going to take another step. This is how it works. He's so young. We know he's going to get better. So he looks like a future All-Star. Wiggins, he's going to give you his points. That's what he does. He's not the greatest at assisting or getting rebounds, but you're not really asking him for that. You're asking him to go out there, get points, and play moderately good defense. So they got a nice little core. Even Zach LaVine, who I don't think is a core piece as far as like a big three. You know, I don't think he's a big three piece, but he can definitely contribute. They need to make that step in this draft to draft somebody that can just do that. Or maybe they go the other route where they just surround these core players with some older talent that can help them build on it. But I just feel like this draft will determine whether or not I agree or disagree. Because the Chris Dunn, I thought that Chris Dunn was going to be pretty good. I know he's only 1 year in, but last year was pretty garbage for him. So they kind of struck out on that one. And then this year they need a home run. Isaiah will be the best in the league if he was 6'4". I think he said this, right? I could be mistaken, but I think he said this. And you got to think about it. Yeah, he's great right now. It's crazy. Almost averaged 30 points per game at 5'7", 5'9", whatever he is. Amazing. I'm 5'8"-ish, and I know if I was in the league, I wouldn't get one single basket. So obviously he's a great player. You put a couple inches on him, I mean, he's going to be better, but this is the way I see it. Maybe he won't be better. You know, the reason why he's so successful right now is because he made his game around the fact that he's small. He takes advantage of him being small. He framed his game around him getting to the basket and protecting himself in a way where his shot won't get blocked. Him being faster than everybody else. If he gets these extra inches, then we don't know the way he would have worked his game. So I'm not going to agree with this because, of course, he'd have to be better than LeBron, KD, Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, James Harden. There are a lot of people. Kawhi Leonard. He'd have to be better than a lot of people. So I'm going to disagree with this. But who knows? LeBron and Wade will reunite. Wade, me and you have had this talk before. I know you kind of like it here in Chicago. But you know what's better than Chicago? Especially around this time of year. We talking about June when the finals are going on. You know what city's a little bit better? Cleveland. Because they're in the finals. So I know you got a player option this summer. You got a lot on your plate, big fella. We talking like $25 million plus if you accept it. You stay in Chicago, $25 million. But what's more important, the money or the championships? If I was you, I'd be going to Cleveland with LB. This is a Bulls fan that just wants Wade to go. Not out of disrespect, but I think we should go a different direction. But I don't think they'll ever reunite, but I would hope so. As a Bulls fan, I hope so. If Cavs and Warriors swap conferences, they would still be in the finals. That's a hard-hitting question because one of the biggest critiques about LeBron James in his entire career, 7 straight championships, whatever, he plays in the soft Eastern Conference. That's what everybody says. But if he was in the West, would he make it to the finals? Let's find out. Kawhi Leonard is the best player from the 2011 draft. The 2011 draft was pretty stacked. So Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving was drafted first, Klay Thompson, Jimmy Butler. I don't know if I'm missing people, but those would be the top 4, right? Is Kawhi Leonard better than Kyrie Irving? Is he better than Klay Thompson? Is he better than Jimmy Butler? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, that would be my answer. He is the best player to come from the 2011 draft. And it's mostly because he can go down there, get you buckets, and he can come down and defend your best player for 48 minutes and be successful with it. Nobody else in the league can really do that except for Kawhi. So, I agree. One of these 3 will unite again. We got Westbrook, Harden, and KD. Nah, no, I don't think so. Some people are predicting that if KD gets his ring in a couple weeks, he'll go back to OKC like LeBron did. Why? Why would he do that? The reason LeBron went back to Cleveland is because that's his home. He was born in that state of Ohio, Akron, Ohio. He felt like he needed to give something to the city that brought him up. KD doesn't owe OKC fans anything. That's just facts. He doesn't owe them anything. And if I'm him, why would I go back to team up with Westbrook when I got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green on my team right now? Why get this ring and then run? No, let's try to get 2, 3, 4. You never really know how stacked this team is. All of that can happen. But him going back with Westbrook, I don't think so. Him going back with Harden, I don't think so. So, nah, they're not reuniting. And in the case of Westbrook reuniting with Harden, no. Those guys are too ball dominant. There's no way. LeBron's prime is coming to an end. Whoever made this, you tripping. Dude's averaging 30 points per game in the playoffs. He has been incredible this entire playoff run. Now, I know he had a hiccup. First game of the finals, 8 turnovers. No bueno. But other than that, he has been stellar. He had one other bad game, and that was the game that they lost in against Boston at home. Other than that, he has been incredible. So his prime is coming to an end. It just don't look like it. I don't think LeBron's prime is ever going to go to an end. He's going to play until he's like, okay, I'm bored. I'm number 1 in scoring. I'm number 3 in assists. I'm number 10 in rebounds. I think I did enough. That's just the way I see it. Lonzo will have the worst form in the NBA. Listen, the way your shot looks does not matter if it's falling. If he has an ugly shot, he's not making anything, then maybe he should fix it. But Lonzo's had a successful shooting career, so his shot means nothing. His form means nothing. But do I agree or disagree with this? No. Because there's a little guy out there in New York named, or a big guy out there in New York named Joakim Noah. Ugliest, most disgusting form there is. So Lonzo's safe as far as the ugly form battle. Warriors are more hated than the 2012-2013 Miami Heat. So here's the thing. When I remember when LeBron went to South Beach, as a Bulls fan, I was heated. I wanted the Miami Heat to lose every single game. And when they started off like on a bumpy road, I was like, okay, that's good. Because at this time, my Bulls were an okay team. We had Derrick Rose, who was playing really well. Our team was like first in the East in like one of those years. Like they looked like they could legitimately win a championship. LeBron goes to team up with Wade and Bosh, and I'm like, okay, I need them to lose everything. And I think the whole world thought that because LeBron, the best player in the league, went to team up with 2 other All-Stars. We all hated that team. Now with the Warriors, I honestly think it's different. Yeah, there are people that hate, but I don't think the overall consensus is this team needs to lose. They still have a lot of fans rooting for them. When Miami was in the championship, not many people other than Miami fans were rooting for Miami Heat to win. And I think this has a lot to do with KD going to that team. We've been here before with LeBron. So we already know, okay, we know what to expect in a sense, you know? So I don't think they're more hated than the 2012-2013 Miami Heat. Because, man, I hated those teams so much. When they went on a, like, 25-game streak and then my Chicago Bulls ended it, this was back in the Facebook days, I was all over Facebook. Every Heat fan that I knew got a message. Every one of them. Thank y'all so much for watching. These are always some of my favorite videos to make because I give my opinions, and not everybody agree, and that's what I like to read in the comment section. So hopefully you guys enjoy me talking this stuff. So question of the day, of course, you got to first leave a like, and to be featured for tomorrow's question of the day, answer this question: who is your favorite role player of all time? All right, I'll see you guys probably Monday. I'm going to be at SneakerCon today. I guess when you're watching this video, it doesn't matter because I'll be at SneakerCon when this goes up. But I'm going to be vlogging it, so expect the video of that maybe tomorrow. Hey, we don't know. But thank y'all for watching. Peace.